Well, good morning and welcome to Goldacre. Today we're in a gorgeous complex known as Las Americas 2, literally just across from the natural park of the sand dunes that leads down into the Atlantic Ocean here in Goldacre, Fuerteventura. Now we have a fabulous linked villa to show you today. It's actually a 2-bedroom that has had created a third annex room to use, which is great for visiting friends and relatives. And of course, you've got your own car parking spot, a rear patio, barbecue area, and a rooftop terrace as well, privately owned. You've got access to this fantastic swimming pool. So let me show you around. Well, just before we leave the swimming pool area, as you can see, it's a really long pool, beautifully maintained, great for your morning swim. It's completely walled and private to the residents of Las Americas too. And you do actually have his and hers WCs here, changing rooms. And the property I'm going to show you literally just around the corner from here. We're just coming away from the swimming pool itself. Las Americas 2 is a gated complex. You do have side street car parking here, and you can see that the properties actually have their very own car parking bays as well. And here's the villa on the right hand side. Literally, you've got this running gate that leads into this tiled terrace area, which is your carport entrance. There's a little front terrace here as well. And then above, just following the line of your own palm tree look, is the rooftop terrace. Just coming in the driveway now, look at this terrace area. It's a raised platform terrace, wooden decking there. You've actually got up lights here on an evening, and it just makes a really nice sofa area to sit out and enjoy the weather that we have here. And then of course the carport area, yes, it's particularly long. You've got storage units here on the right hand side. Coming in there, you'll notice aluminium shutters throughout the whole of this property. And look, as we come into the lounge, it's a beautiful lounge space. The floors here have been completely renovated. A lovely ceramic tile with an ashwood finish. And you can see here on the right, the kitchen. Again, a very, very modern kitchen here. Beautifully presented with these very wide style bin drawers. You do have an electric oven there, huge fridge freezer with cool water facility, and of course you've got the electric hob, extractor, and the rear tiling look really quite beautiful there. Ventilation window just on the side there, double glazed, and just off to the side and behind the fridge is a very, very useful pantry area or storage room. And then coming into the actual lounge itself, this is an extendable table. You can imagine then you've got space here if you are going to dine inside. To be honest, there's plenty of outdoor space, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. And then you do have this really comfortable lounge area, sofa bed here. Not that you need it, because there's actually accommodation here suitable for 6 people. Lovely, huge, great big TV and unit. Then you can see the terrace doors that lead you outside. The accommodations then literally just across the main lounge. You've got 2 similar sized bedrooms. This is the guest double bedroom. You can see it's particularly wide here. Look, the view is out to the front terrace there. And again, aluminium louvered shutters there with mosquito netting as well. You do have these lovely built-in double wardrobes here. And then just across the hall and across the bathroom is the master bedroom. Now, again, a lovely double here. Views straight out to your patio, covered area, and the garden. And again, you've got built-in wardrobes here as well. Just coming into the shower room, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous modern walk-in shower here. Again, the same floor tiles as the shower tray. Tiles all the way up to the ceiling as well. There's a lovely relief tile halfway up. You do have 3 drawers there in the sink, beautiful washing machine here and cabinetry. And as you can see, there is a skylight here that's just giving loads of natural light and great ventilation to this shower room. Just so you can see a different angle to this shower, and of course to confirm that there is actually a WC here as well. Just walking back through the lounge area and straight outside these glass patio doors. Firstly, it is completely covered here with this solid wooden pergola. between the main property with the 2 bedrooms and this additional annex that I just want to show you first. So this is an add-on. Basically, as you can see, the roof line continues this very high elevated solid wood roof. And again, it's just created a very, very useful additional accommodation and great for friends and family visiting, that they can actually have their own annex space. There's a window here, look, with these louvered aluminium shutters that's just keeping it nice and cool here. That looks straight out to your barbecue terraces. And again, there's mosquito netting there as well. And you do actually have an ensuite shower room as well. Let me just get you in there. Again, classically tiled here, all the way up to the ceiling. You do have a WC. There is a modern sink unit here with a mirror as well. So really, really convenient additional construction here. And then that gets you out here to, before we get to your patio, this beautifully covered wooden pergola area as well. Now, it's got wooden decking here. You can just imagine sitting out and enjoying entertaining friends and family with the barbecue. There is beautiful toldo or awning that actually can wind straight down and lock to the floor, and that would just create then an additional closed room here, depending on the weather or the time of the year. And there is actually a perspex, if you like, cut out there, so you have a view out to the patio. Now this patio, high walling left, right, and at the end just makes it that much more private. You can see this beautiful barbecue on the left-hand side here, and it's just created a really lovely oasis garden effect. Look here, outside water for planting. There's drainage already in the floor here if it does rain, and if it does rain, if you're lucky enough, there's actually drainage along here that feeds into a surplus water tank for the plants. But just looking back here, look on this space. This has really created a very, very usable space here as an outdoor dining area. And it's a great addition to have here in Las Americas. Just coming upstairs then, these private stairs lead up to the rooftop terrace. There's loads and loads of space up here. It actually covers the whole of this villa. And you can see on this side, we've actually got the sun loungers put out. Beautiful winter sunshine here. And of course, you've also got space if you want to do a little market gardening here as well. You'll notice that the walls have actually been raised in terms of using this temporary or wood structure, which is allowable by the community. If you do go over the top of that, by the way, if you want to take that down, there are views off to Lanzarote, though it's a little bit cloudy there today. And then also on this rooftop terrace, the owners did start to create a hobby room here with a shower room as well. This is completely up to you if you want to continue this or you want to remove it. It's a very simple state here to be able to be removed. And you can see the views then off to the mountain in the distance there also. Just coming back though, also on the rooftop terrace, look, is a storeroom, workshop. One of my favorite rooms is actually here, look, a covering pergola, just to keep you nice and cool when you're up here working. And then on the left, this storeroom actually is quite deep and quite large, not only for keeping all your tools and bits and bobs, but really if you want to put a workbench here and just put that out and use it here, I would think that's a fantastic workstation, if you like. Well, okay, I hope that was helpful. Just sitting here now, really, a couple of thoughts from me. Firstly, Las Americas is a lovely position, really close to the natural park of the sand dunes, of course, just down the road from the Goldacre Estates office. You can walk to the shopping centre of Campanara, even to the local beaches here. And as a gated complex, it's very, very private indeed. You do have your own car parking here. You've got a front terrace. Access to that swimming pool is really lovely for your morning swim. And just sitting here now, you can imagine then, this covered pergola area really is where I would be sitting out 9 times out of 10 during the day and the evening as well, because it just gives you a little bit of protection here. And why wouldn't you sit out, have a barbecue, of course, but just for your breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is a really quite lovely and private area with plenty of natural air and ventilation, loads of sunlight here. I love the additional annex room that just works as an overflow because you're going to have friends and family visiting for sure. And the fact that it has its own shower room is a real plus point for me. And of course, you've got all that roof terrace to consider as well. It is private to your own. It's really up to you as to how you want to do that, if you want to finish off that construction or take it down to create more space. But there's so much outdoor space here in Las Americas. I think it will really suit most clients for Fuerteventura. Now, all the details, as always, are on goldacreestates.com. You can click the link here on YouTube, take you directly to this web listing. I hope that's been helpful, and we look forward to seeing you soon.